Hi and hello, welcome to online biology class because of Ideal Others Educational Institution, Andiur. I am Sadish Kumar going to take down the class regarding the topic of environmental management. So, the environmental management is a unit number 22 for 10th standard biological science. So, we are already seen about three different topics regarding the environmental management. So, today we are seeing about the continuation of non conventional energy resources, the topic number for the shale gas up to that we will see about the tidal gas. So we will see that alternative energy resources, they are in the form of renewable sources of energy. Then continuation of the renewable sources of energy, totally 6 different types are available. Today we are seeing about shale gas. So shale gas is nothing but we are take down a source of methane in the form of a sedimentary rock. They are used for burning and generation of electricity with various aspect by meaning of the minings. So we will see about the textual content of today's topic. Shale refers to the soft, finely stratified sedimentary rock that is formed from the compaction of a small old rocks containing a mud and minerals such as a quartz and calcite trapped beyond the earth's surface, which means a soft different kinds of rocks are available. Some of the rocks are white color, black color, yellow color, and some of them are in the form of marble and tiles, etc. So this is the mud in the form of very soft powder. Then they are very small types of rocks. They are easily in the form of sedimented. Then so these rocks contain a fossil fuel like oil and gas in their pores. We will make a bore or in the form of drill. They are containing a gas and in the form of liquid substance is called oil. So the extraction of shale gas is given for this diagram. Then the fuel is extracted by a technique is called hydraulic fracturing. That is a drilling or well boring sedimentary rocks layer to reach the protective reservoir layers. Then they have some kind of the depth from the soil. Up to that they will make a bore. Likewise we are making a bore from our home for a water purpose. The same methodology is followed, but they are pouring with a high quantity of pressure and water. By means of these two substances, the gas and oil are comes out. They are get together with the production of electricity. Then the environmental concerns for the shale gas, it was creating some of the limitation to the environmental factors. The two major limitations are available. What are the limitations? So shale drilling would affect the groundwater reservoir because it is beyond the surface of the earth. So loss of groundwater resources which can be contaminate the drinking water resources and also affect the fertility of the soil. Then the oils are comes out from the soil, they are fully covered with the soil. Then the presence of the hydrocarbon, they are killing all the microflora. So the soil is totally converted into junk soil or waste soil. Second one, yeah, millions of gallons of water is needed to break and release the shale gas, which is in turn can be affect the water table. Then it is need a more quantity of water. Then only we are eliminating and removal of the shale gas. So the loss of water in the water table. Second one, we will see about the more to know question. India has an identified 6 basins area of the shale gas exploration. They are in the form of Kambi, Gujarat, Assam, Arakan, Northeast, Gwanda, Central India, Krishna, Godavari, Ansor from the east, Host and Kaveri Ansor from the Indo-Gangetic basins. So these are the 6 major basins are available. The diagrammatic representation of all 6 basins are given for your understanding. The red color substance they are indicating. In Tamil Nadu, we are seeing that Kaveri Padugai. So that is in the region of Delta region, they are having a shale gas, which can be give some kind of gas for production of electricity, and by the same time it was affecting the groundwater level, and by the same time they are polluting the soil. They are in the form of junk soil. And second one, we will see about the wind energy. So kinetic energy possessed of the wind is due to its high speed that can be converted into mechanical power by wind turbines. We will see that Kanyakumari district and Tirunelveli district, even in Coimbatore district also we are seeing that huge wind turbines. They are rotating during the time of heavy wind. Automatically the turbine is rotated due to the proton and the electron. They are converted into the mechanical power is converted into chemical energy. Then the wind energy can be used for generating electricity, run of water pump floor mills, and rotatory motor and windmill used for draw water wells. So the various advantages are available for the wind energy. Then some of the advantages are given here. And the world largest and tallest wind turbine is situated in the Hawaii, so which is located on the Hawaii. And one wind turbine can be produce electricity for 300 houses. So world longest, one more question and very important question. World longest windmill is located on the Hawaii. It is an Iceland, and by the same time it was produced with electricity for 300 homes. And the windmill is a machine that convert the energy into the wind rotational energy by the broad blade attached on the rotating axis. We will see that three blades are available in the windmill. Then when the following air strikes on the blade, the windmill, it is extract the force and causes the blade for rotate. Then after the rotation of this blade, what it will be happen, the mechanical energy is converted into the electrical energy and they are stored for the batteries and which is used for further uses. Then this is the diagrammatic representation of windmill and the process of windmill conversion also given this diagram. Then the rotational movement of the blade operate by the generator and the electricity is produced. The energy output from the each windmill is compact together to get the electricity for commercial scale in the form of home, industries and some other personal uses can be utilized for the wind energy. Then advantages of wind energy. The wind energy is free and eco-friendly, renewable sources we are getting throughout the year, does not cause pollution. There is no pollution, expands in this periodic maintenance. The low band is compared to the other power sources. We can compare into the all other alternative resources from the cost wise. It is a cheap and best method for wind energy. Then water energy. The water energy is otherwise called an hydroelectric energy. The earth surface is covered with nearly 71% of water. You know very well. The vast sources of water is available. The harnessing of energy from the flowing water can be used for producing electricity. The technique harness the water energy is called a hydropower. Hydro means water. Production of electricity by means of water is called a hydropower. Then this is the diagrammatic representation and the flow of water from the high place to low place by means of dams are given for this diagram. Then the electrical energy is derived from the water flow, water falling from the height. Hilly areas is suitable for the purpose where there is a continuous flow of water in the large amounts of falling in the high slopes. Then it does not cause the environmental pollution or waste generation. There is no waste generation and environmental pollution for that hydroelectric power. Then the hydropower plant is converts the kinetic energy flowing in the water into the electricity. This is called a hydroelectricity by means of water, so it is called a hydroelectricity. Then the last one of the alternative resources of energy is called tidal energy. So this energy is obtained from the movement of water due to the ocean tides, which is done in the ocean. The tides are rise in the fall of the sea level caused the combined the effect of gravitational force extracted on the oceans on the earth. Due to the various movement of this heavy things takes place on this ocean, due to the substance the electricity is generated by means of the ocean water is called a tidal energy. Then this is the diagrammatic representation and inner diagram explain this interior part of this tidal energy. They are convert and demonstrate about this ocean water into tidal energy. Then the tidal streams is a fast flowing the body of the water creates the tides and turbines are placed in these tidal streams. When the tides hit on these turbines, the turbine rotate and convert the tidal energy into electric energy due to the heavy force of these waves. And finally the turbines are rotated. By means of this rotation they are automatically generated into electricity. Then up to that we will see about the alternative sources of energy. From next class we will see about rainwater harvesting and e-waste management. Up to that, thank you very much. I am Sadish Kumar from Biological Science Department.